Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the ionization energy values of 3D series elements. Ionization energy values means the amount of energy required to knock out or to remove the most loosely bound electron from the gaseous neutral atom in its ground state to convert it into cation. This energy is called as ionization energy and it is measured in kilojoule per mole. Suppose this is the gaseous neutral atom in its ground state and we have to remove the electron from this atom. If we remove the first electron, first most loosely bound electron, then it is converted into M positive plus 1 electron. Now this energy to remove the first electron, then it is called as first ionization energy. If we again remove the another electron from this M positive, then it is converted into the M di positive. Then this energy is known as second ionization energy. And if we again remove the third electron from this M di positive, then it is converted into M tri positive and the ionization energy is known as third ionization energy. The atoms of the transition elements are generally small in size, therefore their ionization energy values are fairly high. The values of ionization potential or ionization energy of the d block elements generally lie between the values of S and p block elements. Now the d block elements are less electropositive than S block elements. Less electropositive means the S block elements having higher tendency to lose the electrons, means S block elements are easily lose the electron as compared to D block elements. Means the ionization potential value of the S block elements are lesser as compared to the ionization potential value of D block elements. Therefore, the D block elements are less electropositive, means they do not lose electron easily as compared to S block elements. Hence, these D block elements, they form the ionic compounds less readily, means less easily as compared to S block elements. Means S block elements forms the ionic compounds easily because their ionization potential value are lesser as compared to D block elements. Therefore, these D block elements, they have a tendency to form the covalent compounds under certain conditions. And generally, lower valent compounds are ionic and higher valent compounds are covalent in nature in D block elements. Now, the first ionization energy values of 3D elements increases slowly and irregularly from scandium to zinc. This is due to decrease in size and increase in nuclear charge. See here, from scandium to zinc, first ionization energy value increases. See here 632, 650, 659 means this value increases but irregularly. See here 662, 716, 762 but here 758, again 736, then 744 and 906. You know that from scandium to zinc atomic and ionic radii decreases, means size of atomic and ionic radii of scandium to zinc decreases. Therefore, as the size decreases, then their ionization value increases. Now, the first ionization energy value of 3D elements increases slowly and irregularly from scandium to zinc. See here, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese and up to the zinc. This first ionization potential value increases 632 to 650, then 659, 662. But this increase is not regular. It is irregular in manner. Means 662, then 716, 762, then again here 758, then 736, then again 744 and 906. Now this increase in first ionization energy value, it is due to the decrease in size and increase in nuclear charge. You know that the atomic and ionic radii is decreases from scandium to zinc. Now their size decreases, therefore their ionization energy value increases. Now the second ionization energy value also increases with the increase in atomic number. See here, this second ionization energy value, it is also increases due to increase in atomic number. Now, one thing is that the values for the chromium and copper are sufficiently higher than the neighboring element. This is due to the most stable electronic configuration of chromium and copper in +1 oxidation state. See here, chromium electronic configuration is 3d5 and 4s1. If we remove the first electron, then it is known as first ionization energy. If we remove the first electron, then it is converted into 3d5, 4s0 and Cr+1. This configuration is known as half-filled configuration, and you know that half-filled configuration is more stable, therefore we required more energy to remove the second electron from this half-filled configuration state. Half-filled configuration state is more stable, therefore we required more energy to remove the second electron from this Cr+1 state. And if we remove the second electron, then it is known as second ionization energy and it is converted into the Cr2+ and configuration is 3d4, 4s0. So see here, chromium, first electron to remove the first electron, it requires 662 energy, ionization energy, and if we remove the second electron, it requires most energy. It is 1635, which is greater as compared to vanadium and manganese, because half-filled configuration is more stable. Same case occurred in case of copper. Copper electronic configuration is 3d10, 4s1. First ionization energy means to remove the first electron, it is converted into Cu+ and configuration is 3d10, 4s0. This configuration is completely filled configuration, which is most stable configuration. And if we required to remove the second electron from this most stable configuration, so this second ionization energy is much higher as compared to first ionization energy. And if we remove the second electron, then it is converted into Cu+2 and it is 3d9, 4s0. So see here, this copper second ionization energy is much higher as compared to first ionization energy. So this is all over about the ionization energy.